All right, so you're diving into Python, right? And you're about ready to tackle something pretty awesome.
Yeah, we're talking lists.
Lists, yeah. They're like, I don't know, super organized containers, where you can just keep all kinds of stuff together in your code.
Right. So if you've ever been working on something and you're like, man, I wish I could handle all this information at once.
Yeah.
Lists are about to become your new best friend.
Like, for real, a total game changer. Like, imagine you're trying to keep track of your, I don't know, top 10 favorite songs or something. Instead of having, like, 10 separate pieces of paper all over the place, a list lets you keep it all nice and tidy right there in your program.
Exactly. And today, the stuff we're going over is going to show you how to not just build these lists, but also how to pick inside and even rearrange what's in them.
Yeah, so the mission here in this deep dive is to really give you a solid understanding of how to create lists, how to get to the things inside them, and how to change them up as you need to. And we're going to look at some real-world examples that'll help make sense of it all so you can actually use this stuff.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so first things first. How do we actually make a list in Python? What's the secret formula?
Well, the basic syntax is actually pretty simple. You use square brackets, and inside those brackets, you put all the items you want in your list, separated by commas.
Oh, okay. So like in that example, we have color list, red, orange, yellow.
Exactly, yeah.
So we've got this list. It's called color list.
Right.
And it's got these 3 color names. And it's pretty cool how we can have just one variable, color list, and it's holding all that information.
Right, yeah. It's like having one label for a whole collection of things.
Yeah, exactly. And, we might have even run into lists before without even realizing it.
Right.
If you've ever played around with, like, collections of items in a game or an app, chances are they were using something similar to Python lists behind the scenes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And remember that group.children thing we talked about a while back?
Oh, yeah.
That's another example of a list. It holds all those child objects together so you can do things to all of them at once.
Right.
Okay, so let's say we've got our list all set up.
Yeah.
Now, how do we actually work with the stuff inside it? Like, what if we want to print each color in our color list, or maybe even draw something in each of those colors, like in that example we saw?
Yeah, that's where the for loop comes in super handy.
Right. Okay.
So one of the resources shows this with app.colors. I call red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple.
Okay.
And then they use the loop for color in app.colors.
Okay, so what happens inside that loop?
So for every single item in that app.colors list, the code inside that for loop is going to run.
Oh, that makes sense.
And the really neat thing is that the color variable, it actually takes on the value of each item in the list one by one.
Oh, I see, I see.
So the first time through the loop, color is red, the code runs, and maybe it draws a red circle. Then the next time, color becomes orange, draws an orange circle, and so on.
So it's like it's going through each item in the list and doing something with it.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and that's a really, really fundamental idea in programming.
Yeah.
Because think about it. If you had like hundreds of items,
oh, yeah,
you wouldn't want to write separate code for each one. Looping lets you automate the whole process.
Right, right. Like that drawing colored circles example, it really shows how powerful that can be. Okay, so looping is great when you want to work with every single thing in a list.
Right.
But what if you just need one specific item? Like, let's say I just want to grab the second color in our color list, so orange. How do I get straight to that without looping through the whole thing?
Ah, that's where indexing comes into play. So imagine your list is like a line of people, all numbered.
Okay.
Each item in the list has a position, right?
Right.
And we call that position its index. Now, here's the thing, and this can be a little weird at first.
Okay.
In Python, we start counting those positions from 0, not 1.
Oh, yeah, the zero-base indexing thing.
Exactly.
It's always a bit of a brain twister.
It can be, yeah. So if our color list is red, orange, yellow,
right,
the item at index 0 is red.
Okay.
The item at index 1 is orange.
Gotcha.
And the item at index 2 is yellow.
Right, so it's like the first person in line is actually at position 0.
Exactly. Yeah, it takes a little getting used to, but it's consistent across a lot of programming languages.
Yeah. Okay, so if I want to get to orange, its index is 1.
That's right.
So how do I actually grab it from the list?
So in Python, you write the name of the list followed by square brackets with the index number inside.
Oh, okay.
So color list 1 will give you orange. It's like having a specific address for each item in your list.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. So to get yellow, I would use color list 2.
Exactly.
Oh, and I remember that demo, indexing into list demo #1, I think it was called.
Yeah. Yeah.
where they use app.colors, and they do things like app.colors S1 to draw an orange shape and app.colors 5 to draw a purple one.
Right.
It really shows how you can jump right to the item you need.
Yeah. And the other demo, indexing into lists demo #2, the one with the words list apple, banana, orange, peach.
Right.
That one's really cool too. They use a variable called app.index to pick which word to show when you click the mouse. So each click changes the value of app.index, and then that changing index is used to grab a different word from the words list.
Oh, that's smart. So it's like
Yeah.
it's dynamically picking which item to use based on what's happening in the program.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so we've covered creating lists, looping through them to work with every item, and using indexing to grab specific items.
Right.
Now, what about making changes to a list after we've already created it?
Yeah.
Can we do that?
Absolutely. One of the really great things about lists in Python is that they're what we call mutable. Think of it like a whiteboard.
Right.
You can erase and rewrite things. Mutable just means you can change the contents of the list even after it's been created.
Okay.
So for example, if you start with my list, red, orange, yellow,
Okay.
you can change that first item, the one at index 0, to blue just by writing my list blue.
Oh, interesting.
And after you do that, my list will be blue, orange, yellow.
So we're not creating a whole new list. We're just updating the existing one.
Exactly, yeah.
And we just use the index of the item we want to change
Yeah.
and then the equal sign to assign the new value.
Right.
Oh, and that demo, the changing values in a list demo, where the color of the star changes every time you click,
Yeah.
that's a perfect example of this.
Absolutely. It's not making a brand new list each time. It's actually modifying the one that's already there.
Right. And if we look under the hood at demo, we see they have this list, app.colors, that starts out as crimson, dark blue, medium slate blue.
Right.
And then in the on-mouse press function,
Yeah.
they check what the first color is, app.color 0, and then they change it to the next color in the sequence. So maybe from crimson to green, then to dark orange, and then back to crimson again.
Right.
So it's dynamically updating the information in the list based on what's happening in the program.
Exactly. Yeah. Makes it much more interactive.
Okay, let's just recap what we've talked about.
Sounds good.
Lists are a way to store multiple pieces of information under one name. We create them using square brackets and commas.
Right.
We can go through each item in a list using for loops.
Yep.
We can access individual items using their index, remembering that the first item is at index 0.
Right.
And we can change the values of items in the list even after it's already been created by targeting their index and assigning a new value.
Fantastic summary. These are really, really core ideas for working with data in Python. And as you get into building more complicated programs, you'll find yourself using lists all the time.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So now that you've got a handle on how to create, access, and modify lists, just think about all the possibilities.
Yeah, that's the exciting part.
Like what kind of collections of information could you start managing in your own Python projects?
Huh.
Maybe a list of high scores for a game you're building, or a list of tasks in a to-do list app.
Exactly.
There's so much you can do.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for diving into the world of lists with us today.
Thanks for having me.